Hello and welcome to episode 19 of series 3 of Become a Legend Story Mode. Now before we get into this, I did promise that I was going to start to build Eggy's life in Eindhoven. Just tick a few of the boxes for things that he needs when he's there. Obviously we need to find him a local mosque, we need to find him a new house or a flat or whatever he decides to live in, a yurt perhaps. We need to locate a potential regular Indonesian restaurant for him. Those things are all to come. I thought this time I'd start though with a car. Got a fairly modest car at the moment. I think we went for a VW Golf hybrid before. From his time at Wasland Beveren, obviously he needed a hybrid there to comply with Antwerp's very strict no gas guzzlers in the city centre rule. That was fine, and I think Eggy's going to continue that tradition as we look for his new car now. Climate change is definitely something that should be on Eggy's mind if it isn't already, so I don't think he's going to go for a car that's going to continue to ruin the environment, and I applaud him for that. Being Indonesian, Eggy will know very well about the dangers of climate change and how that is affecting his home country. Obviously, climate change triggers more extreme weather. A lot of the tsunamis that have been hitting Indonesia with devastating results are just one of the many impacts of climate change that are affecting Indonesia. I mean, at some point, a lot of those islands surely are going to be underwater if sea levels continue to rise. So Eggy very sensibly is going to go for an electric car, but, you know, he's on a fair bit of cash now. Almost £1 million a year contract. So I think we're going to upgrade just slightly. And we're going to give old Elon a ring and say, mate, I think we're in the market for a Model S. Yes, Eggy's going to go for a Tesla Model S 2018. 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. That is swift. It is also a very luxury car. Certainly looks like a great place to be. You can get 393 miles from one charge. That's pretty good. And available for around £100,000 or 100,000 euros, that sort of margin. You can certainly afford it now. On a used one, you could be paying around £940 a month for that. You can absolutely afford that, no problems there at all. And I think we'll go for a red one. I think that would make sense for Eggy, and I think he's going to be very happy in that, and saving the environment at the same time. What a man. So with that out of the way, Eggy can now drive to the Philips Stadium. Oh no, he won't be driving to the Philips Stadium. Will he be driving all the way to Schalke for this Champions League game? Probably not. I imagine they'll be flying. But he is starting again. We asked in the title of the last episode, can Eggy nail down a starting spot? And he seems to have done. Did have a good game in the last one, but ran himself a little bit too far, so he is quite tired. Good thing to see, though, Maxi Romero and Irving Lozano and Ramsel are with us. That is an ideal three to be playing with. That has got quality written all over it. It's got goals written all over it, but whoa. Hang on a second, it's Big Jack Wilshere. He's popped up at Schalke. Good move for him. And he's playing in the position that you would expect Amini Harriott would be playing in, but, well, he's in the side as well. So this is a dangerous-looking team. Really dangerous-looking side. It's going to be an absolute honour for Eggy to be playing on the same pitch and in the same area as Jack Wilshere. But this Schalke team is going to be hard to play against. Actually, let's remind ourselves, how are we doing in our Champions League group? We are second. Schalke are only a point behind us. It would be great to get a win here. This really would cement our, potentially finishing in the top two, which is what we need. Right, let's get into it. Oh, and look at this. We're playing in a proper stadium, the Veltins Arena, looking glorious in the early evening here in Germany, and we appear to be entering the pitch through some sort of cave. It's interesting. It's nice. And, the crowd out in force today. This is going to be a tricky game, but PSV in great form in the Champions League. They ran Real Madrid all the way and then got a win in their second game. Schalke are certainly a team full of quality. Imbolo, Harriott, Jack Wilshere. Yes, it's full of quality. And, this is going to be a big test for us. Eggy's been popping up with goals and assists this season. There is the small away support there. Coming all the way from Eindhoven. That's probably actually not that far. I'm not sure at all. But anyway, let's see how we get on. Oh, that's a good ball. Into McKennie. Throw on goal. Opens his body up. Fires just wide. Schalke looking dangerous from the off. High ball. We don't have the hold-up play of De Jong to use, but Lozano's put a lovely ball into Eggy. It's flicked back into the Mexican. Can he get us off the mark here? Oh, no. Two big chances missed from either side. That was a very good one. Can Eggy get hold of it here? He can. Oh, that's a big touch. Ball inside to Eggy from Ramselaar. Eggy steps away, and that's a lovely turn of pace. Get the shot off here. Oh, it's a good effort. Well saved. Lozano. Can't find Eggy. Maybe should have let him make his own decision there. But that's great play from Eggy. Piercing running. What a start to this game we've had. Oh, that's beautifully worked there from PSV. And now Eggy. Back out to Angelino. Will he get there? He will. It's not a bad ball in as well. Oh, Sane with a big header away. He was just about to drop onto Eggy's foot into the back of the net, I'm sure. This has been a blistering 13 minutes here in the Veltins Arena. Eggy's made a good run for this. Can it be squared here? Oh, could fall. Doesn't fall. What an exciting start to this game we've had. Jack Wilshere, lovely little pass into Bergstaller. And Bolo now. All the way back to Bentaleb. Now Amine Harit. His pass is blocked, but Mbolo will get a chance here. And the Swiss international puts it just wide. Harit now back to Nabil Bentaleb. He'll play it back. Schalke content to take their time here. That's a nice ball though. Mbolo able to turn into Wilshere. Is it nicked off him? Bentaleb though will take that down beautifully. And they can start again here. Wilshere into Bergstaller. That's a lovely ball out to Harit. Great variation of passing here from Schalke. Can they find the all-important one though? Bentaleb. Eggy doing a half-hearted job of getting back. Falls to Bergstaller here. That's a great challenge. Bit of a desperate clearance though. Schalke will have it back. The Stagic takes it on the run. Oh, it could go all the way through to Bergstaller, but it doesn't. Really dangerous bit of possession there from Schalke. We weathered it though. Bentaleb, long ball, looking for Mbolo. It's a great ball, great take, and the effort just over the bar. Schalke have come back into this game in a big way. PSV haven't had a chance in this second half of this first half. Second, anyway. We've tailed off a little. We need to get to half-time, ideally at 0-0 at this stage. Oh, he's won it. What can we do with it here? Ball back inside to Ramselaar. He'll get the shot off and it's wide. Just went absolutely silent there as my brain tried to process final seconds of the game. About 4 defenders around us. We did find Ramselaar. He couldn't find the net. But as you can see, well, we started strong. We had chances at the beginning, but 59% possession for Schalke really sums up how this first half has gone. They have controlled it, the home side. If we can keep it at 0-0, we'll be fine with that. We are still a point ahead of them in the group, but a win would be ideal if we can just get a bit more of the ball in the second half. Long ball, looking for Maxi Romero. He'll get there ahead of Sane. Is that a foul? Ball inside to Eggy with the right foot. Oh, straight at the keeper. Can he get the rebound? No. It's a good ball in from Romero. Just couldn't finish it off. Bentaleb over this one. Goes short into Naldo, and his cross is blocked, and they'll get another opportunity. Will be Bentaleb again to whip it in with that left foot. Showing for it short. Seem to have their mind firmly set on playing it short, and it's Mbolo this time. Puts in a looping ball. Naldo jumps for it. It's off the bar. Wilshere can't get the header to finish that off. Well, we're really pushing our luck here. So another corner here for Schalke. Maxi Romero is off. Pereira is on in his place. Bentaleb this time will whip a ball into the box. Naldo looks to get to it. Almost fell. Meaning Harit now into the box. Pokes in a dangerous looking ball. And that is off the bar. Schalke really deserve a goal in this second half. They've been all over us. And I like this ball back in for the very creative Amine Harit. That fell. No one really went for it. And the number 8 just put it onto the bar. Eggy. Good ball in. Oh, and that's pushed down the line. Eggy wants it. Pereira back to Eggy with the left foot. Oh, kept it low and hard. Wrong side of the goal though. Great opportunity there, and there haven't been many in this second half. Oh, good ball down the line into Ramselaar. Plays it back to Eggy. Ball into Pereira. Eggy spots the run. That's nice. Pereira inside. Oh, Lozano can't get to it. There has been an infringement somewhere in the build-up there. And there will be a dangerous free kick here for PSV. I don't think it's going to be Eggy to take it. In fact, I imagine Eggy will be off here. Yes, he is. Off the pitch. Can the Archbishop of Banterbury put this one away? No, he's gone short. It's a nice idea. Lozano with the effort. One off the training ground. Just didn't quite work. Dumfries. Rusnak. Come on. Ramselaar. This could be it here. Low ball in. Pereira. Yes. Yes. Well, Eggy's not on the pitch, but that is a massive goal for PSV's ambitions of making it out of the group. That could be the goal that does it. Pereira left it late. And there's Pereira and Lozano. And that is weird. The squat. The Slavic squat, I believe that is known. Anyway. It's a good build-up. Patient. Ramselaar took his time, picked his spot. Pereira dug it out. On for Romero. Scores his goal. Should be enough. So only 2 minutes left here. Can PSV hold on to this one? I'm sure Schalke will be disappointed if they don't come away with at least a point today. They're going to keep pushing all the way to the 90th minute, but only a few seconds left in this one. 3 minutes of extra time to play. Can't seem to get it away. Lozano, that's better. Just play it into the corner. Pereira, keep the ball. Keep it. Yes, that's right. Into the corner. Yes. Oh, doesn't matter. That should be it. And what a win that is for PSV. Unfortunately, Eggy wasn't particularly involved, couldn't really influence the game. Had a couple of big chances to score himself. Wasn't really able to create many chances. But yeah, after a flurry of PSV chances in the first sort of 10-15 minutes, Schalke really took control of this game, but they just couldn't finish it. But eventually it was Pereira who finished it for PSV, and that is a massive 3 points. Fortunately, Eggy only getting a 5 rating in that. He sort of didn't deserve much more, but wow, that's important, really important. Club Brugge yet to get a win. They've lost all 4 of their games. We've won 2, drawn 2. That's a great record in a group with so many big teams. So that does take Eggy's average rating down to 6.4. He's had 4 assists and 3 goals in 8 appearances. That is absolutely huge, especially considering not all of those have been starting appearances. His finishing's about to go up. That stat line is looking gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Dribbling's just gone up, explosive power's just gone up, and you can feel it in that game. As soon as he gets away from a man, he is very hard to catch. So straight in now to the Graafschap at the Philips Stadium. And we're starting again. I think we might be #1 starter. I think we might be in. We might have done it. Hermans has made the decision clearly. Eggy now starts if fit. And not even fit. I mean, he's tired and on a downward arrow after that poor performance. Big Rog ahead of him though. And a pretty poor team to go up against the Graafschap, although I have said that in recent episodes. They're playing 2 defensive midfielders. That can sometimes make things difficult for Eggy. Very similar formation to our own. Lozano starts again. The goal scorer Pereira out on the right wing. And Big Rog, the man with a big chin and a big love for goals, plays up front. Can Eggy find him? Can they rekindle their relationship from the Real Madrid game? So Eggy is definitely establishing himself as a wonder kid. And another wonder kid that's been in the press a lot recently is Paul Pogba, the man of a million paces on the way up to his penalties. One thing a lot of people have been saying about him, which is interesting, is that, his best performances have been in very, very high quality midfields, which he isn't really in at the moment. But that must be a really exciting thing about coming up as a footballer, especially as a talented youngster. Moving from a team like Waasland Beveren into a team like PSV, playing with some of the quality he's with now, it's an absolute pleasure, and it's only going to make Eggy a better player. Eggy intercepts. It's not the best play from Big Rog, but Eggy will look to use his power, and look at the power. They don't call him Big Rog for nothing. And he's almost powered his way through the defender, and almost the keeper as well. Lozano into Eggy. Steps back. Oh, can't get the pass away. That's unlucky. Eggy doing really well there, though. Unfortunate not to get the first goal somewhere in that. Oh, lovely ball into Lozano. He streaks ahead. Big Rog with the effort. And that's a great finish there from the Colombian. And we're ahead here at home. And it's all very simple. Ball came out there. It spread wide. Lovely ball into Lozano. It's behind his man. Little cut back to Big Rog. And that's a great finish from Martinez. On his weaker foot as well. Finds the back of the net. Pretty much the first chance of the game. Great start. Oh, Eggy has read that very well. Can he put the right ball into Roger Martinez? What a ball that is. Finish it off, Big Rog. Finish it. Yes. And Eggy gets an assist to add to the 4 he's already got this season. And Big Rog gets his second of the game. I have enjoyed playing with De Jong. I've enjoyed the big man, little man dynamic. Feeding off his balls, as we always say, as we once said, with the big man Forte at Waasland Beveren. But yeah, playing with players with just the power and pace of Romero and Big Rog, and the pure goal-scoring ability, is an absolute joy for a creative playmaker. He gets another assist, and he's going to keep getting plenty. He can just get those passes into the dangerous areas, and he did well there. Lozano. Oh, that's a great ball into Eggy. Great first touch. Oh, and he can't finish. That's unfortunate. What a ball that was from Irvin Lozano. Eggy saw the space, exploited it well. Look at that great run. The first touch isn't bad. Keeper made himself big, and that is a strong right arm to prevent Eggy getting a first goal in this game. And that's half time here at the Philips Stadium, and it's 2 goals in 1 minute or 2 minutes for Big Rog. Separate the sides. The Graafschap have been okay in terms of possession, but they've not been able to do anything with it. Eggy is absolutely knackered. The downward arrow plus not being on full energy to start off this game means that we'll probably be off fairly soon in this. Almost scoring a goal now would be worse because we don't want to play the full 90. We'll just try and be a bit conservative with our movement. Although we've not done anything differently, it's just the red arrow can be absolutely brutal. Oh, Eggy away from Vet. Very nicely there. Can just about find the ball into Rog. Lozano now. Back into Martinez. Eggy wants the edge of the box. Lovely ball out to Pereira. He'll get there. What a touch. Pereira with the effort. Oh, and he's just put it wide. Lovely build-up play there from PSV. Purring in possession. Beautiful passing. This ball from Eggy creative. Just chops it over to Pereira. What a touch that is. He deserved a goal from it. Just wide. Could be Eggy's last play of the game. No, he's still on. He needs to come off really though. We're going to have to stop running completely. That's going to kill our rating. We need a rest. Ghibli now to Graafschap. A goal now would make things interesting. They're passing it around neatly here. Olive into the box. Gets the shot off. It's blocked. We'll get it away. Only as far as Vet. Fires it back into Olive. Now wide to Bakker. 72 minutes on the clock. Eggy, nothing left in the tank. Ghibli with the effort. It's not bad, but it is wide. Corner here. 88 minutes gone. Running on fumes does not even describe how tired Eggy is right now. That's a great ball into Martinez for the hat-trick. And that was coming. Actually, I say that was coming. We've really dropped off since the 2 goals. We've taken our foot off the gas. There's a great header at the far post. And Big Rog will be taking home the match ball. And Eggy just needs a rest now. He is very, very tired. In fact, I'm not going to move for the rest of the game. He's just going to stand there, hands on hips. He's run himself into the ground again from the manager Hermans, and he really needed to be substituted. Let's hope we don't get into a whole #rest Eggy situation again, because that was tiring. So there we are. Well, Eggy will get his rest now after 90 minutes, and 2 goals in the first 20, followed by a third in the 90th. Sees us with a comfortable league win, which is exactly what we need against teams like the Graafschap. They had more possession. We had all the shots. Eggy gets a 6.5. That's a bit better than the last one. Gets an assist today to add to his totals. Couldn't find the goal again, but, you know, we're contributing and we do seem to be first choice, which is key. So 3-0, lovely work, and we're up into third. Nice one, and we're only 5 points off final as well. The season starting to look a lot more positive. That's 5 assists for Eggy now. Oof. And a nice long rest as well before Vitesse away, which could be a tricky one. Vitesse have started the season well, and we're on the bench. Interesting choice. Be interesting to see if that's form related. Shouldn't be fatigue after that long. Let's take a look. Oh, no. Rusnak just starts ahead of us. We're on full... Okay, so maybe we're not a guaranteed first choice, but we're getting minutes. We're getting enough minutes. And actually, a lot of people said that PSV was a mistake. Eggy wouldn't be getting the minutes. He wouldn't be starting enough. Well, he's proved people wrong very, very quickly. Obviously not starting today in the league. Disappointing in such a big game. Decided to go with Albert Rusnak, another very capable and on form attacking midfielder. But generally, I think we have made the right decision. Eggy has stepped up to the quality of this side. The expectations, I think, have already been met in terms of goal and assist return. See if we can do something off the bench today against a very difficult side. So a tight but ultimately pretty low on quality first half here between 2 sides battling it out for the Eredivisie title this season. Albert Rusnak in today did little to affect the game. I feel like Eggy's a much more dynamic, exciting presence in the middle of the park. But PSV have dominated in terms of possession. Actually, PSV have should probably be in the lead. Will Eggy get a chance in the second half? Hopefully, yes. Oh, and it's going to be a full 45. That's going to do nothing for Albert Rusnak's confidence. Only getting a half. It's particularly harsh on him. Comes Martin Odegaard, highly rated youngster. Surprisingly, a youngster at Vitesse who wasn't ever or isn't a Chelsea player. So it's pretty rare. Might still be on loan though from Real Madrid. So a lone player of sorts. Ball into Eggy now. Sees the run of Pereira. That's a great searching ball across the field into the number 7. Eggy's still trying to get into the box. Can he pull it back here? Oh, nearly, but the defender does very well. Expansive stuff there from Eggy though. Great ball there to Eggy. Big Rog takes it on instead. Oh, but he can slip Eggy through here. No one in the box. Can Eggy go alone here? Inside. Oh, and that's great defending from Chelsea player Jack Clark-Salter. Could have another chance here. Oh, Eggy just didn't have the legs on him. That's a great ball into Eggy. Big Rog ahead of him. It's all opened up here and he's away from Zapata. We'll get the shot off. Oh, it's a good save. It's well hit. Big Rog with the dummy run, drawing the defenders away. That is an incredible ball out of the defence. And then Martinez cutting inside. Zapata just on his heels a bit there. Allowed Eggy to take a shot just from the edge of the box. Forcing a good save. We haven't scored a real belter from distance. That could have easily been it. Lovely header on there from Big Rog. Now Lozano into Eggy. Plays the ball back out to the Mexican. Eggy wants it inside now. Good effort. Oh, he's had a lot of chances in the last few games. And a lot of them have ended up like that. Straight into the keeper's gloves. It's not good enough. That's awful though. And that's a good ball inside to Martinez. He'll get the shot off. It's blocked. That was poor. That was poor. We had a chance to release Big Rog there. Didn't take it at all. Could this fall to us here? No. 2 errors there from Eggy in a row. Eggy picks that up. Good advantage played there by the referee. Eggy through on goal here. Can we get the important goal to potentially seal this massive game? Yes, we can. Great hustle from Eggy to win it back. And then, well, that is an Henry-esque finish, and it always makes me happy to say that. And Big Rog found it well here. Eggy with the pace. And then opens up his body. Deftly curls it past the keeper. This Vitesse defence have been excellent all game. Same cannot be said for their attacking players, but they've certainly kept us at bay. But, well, talk about bay. Eggy is through, and that is a lovely finish. Oh, Eggy fouled horribly there, but somehow manages to keep his footing. And now inside, it's Big Rog. Eggy looking for the ball. I mean, there's only seconds left in this one. Eggy wants it back short here. Lovely work from him. Low ball in, looking for Martinez. Doesn't find him, but that will be full time here. And it's Eggy's 80th minute goal that ended up being the game winner. And that is a huge, huge result for him. Coming on as a substitute at half-time. You've got to feel sorry for Albert Rusnak, only getting 45 minutes. He's been desperate for minutes all season, couldn't affect the game. But Eggy certainly could. He came on and got the all-important goal against a very stalwart Vitesse defence. I mean, there's some great players in there. Clark Salter from Chelsea, Christian Zapata, Butner. He was at United. Some good defenders, and they held us all the way to the 80th minute. And then Eggy came on, gets man of the match, 7.5. Thank you very much. And another win in the league keeps us in 3rd place. That's where we need to be. And that takes Eggy up to 4 goals for the season in 10 games. What a stat line this is. Another couple of assists, and he will have got half of his career assists already. Pretty impressive stuff. And not long to the Feyenoord game, and this is a massive one for the next episode. They're top of the league. We're in the starting lineup. Yes! I mean, how could we not be? It's going to be interesting to see what our form is. Come on, upward arrow. It's De Jong, but he's on a blue. That's fine. Knock-ons galore, and Feyenoord full of class. Classy in defensive midfield. Big RVP up front. Oof. And that's not Sebastian Larsson, isn't it? Another S. Larsson and a good defence as well. It's going to be a real test for us against the league leaders. That's what we're here to do. And then we've got Real Madrid only 3 days later. And then Heerenveen as well. It's going to be a big episode. Join me for that one. I'll see you in a bit.